So recently, I put a couple things on Facebook that had received some backlash, for lack of a better word. And I just want to kind of reiterate to everyone in this room and to everyone who watches my videos or reads my Facebook posts why I do what I do. We've said it a lot of times before that I often get accused of being harsh and coming across as a jerk or being mean and stuff. And I bristle at that. I go home at night and think to myself, what the heck am I doing wrong and everything else? And God says, you're not doing anything wrong. So, accountability. We have talked about accountability so much in this room, in this ministry. And it's a word that scares the crap out of people today. Nobody wants to be held accountable. We see it in our workplace. We see it with our friends. We see it, heck, we see it in politics, right? We just seen it recently with Robert De Niro, jerk, right? Who's holding him accountable for doing that? Nobody. It's actually being lauded and applauded, which just tells you where we're at in 2018. But I'll take you guys back real quick. I'll tell you a story. When I grew up in a Christian home. You guys know that. So I had God in me from an early age, but I decided to go away from it. You guys have all heard that story. When I was 21, I rededicated my life to the Lord, and it was heavy. It was pretty heavy. It was at a convention. It was in Hershey. There was a lot of things going on, and I got involved in the church. I got involved in the worship team. Instead of being in rock bands, I was playing my bass at the church, and I was Walt back then too. I was a rebel. I did my hair a certain way. I dressed a certain way. I looked a certain way, and we had a change of pastors. And when the new pastor came in, he had a lot of mess to clean up. A lot of mess. And I was only, like I said, 21 or 22 at the time. So there was messes that I didn't even know he had to clean up. But the crap pile was deep. And he had to step in it and get rid of it. Well, lo and behold, they were like, listen, you can't do this anymore. You can't do that anymore. You can't dress like that. If you're going to be up there, you got to look like this. You got to act like this. You got to talk like this. And at 21 years old and already being a punk, I was like, no way. Ain't no way going to tell me that. So that was it. I left the church. And I pretty much said to myself, well, I know the lukewarm verse, so I'm not going to be lukewarm, so I'm just going to be cold. But one thing that bugged the heck out of me was that I did sit there and think to myself, you know, boo-hoo, woe is me, they're mean to me, they kicked me out. It was my choice to leave. But what bugged me so much was that nobody ever, not one person in a 500 to 600 member church reached out to me. Nobody said to me, how are you? Nobody said to me, haven't seen you in a while. Nobody said to me, you're not living right, get yourself right, come back to the church. Nobody just said, hey, are you okay? I'm 43 now. That has lived inside of me for over 20-some years. So, yes, I am going to come after you guys. Listen, if you guys walk in this room, if you watch the videos, if anybody has ever reached out to me, and I don't see you for a week or two, you're going to hear from me. I'm going to come after you. And I don't do it to be like judgmental. I do it because I care about you guys. I want to know that you're okay. I want to know that everything's going all right in your life. I don't care what you're up to or what you're doing. I just want to know if there's any help you need. I'm always going to be that person. There's a particular gentleman that hasn't come in a few weeks, and I got on him. I shot him a couple texts, and I said, look, man, what's going on with you? And he basically wrote back to me, you're ticking me off, dude. If you keep pushing me, I'm not going to come. I can't let anybody fail. It's not in my DNA. The minute you guys walked in here, you told me that you believe in God and that you're searching for something higher, that you're searching to be a better person, that you're searching for your purpose in life. I don't have it in me to let you guys fail. I don't. Now, when I don't see you guys for a couple weeks and I get on that dumb social media and see what you guys are doing, does it hurt? Yeah, it hurts. Absolutely, it hurts me. But it hurts me because that is how I feel about you guys. That's how much I love you guys. If we can't give an hour of our week I don't even care if you don't come here. Give an hour of your week to another church. We're not that busy to give an hour of our time to God. And I know that situations happen. I do. I know this is a busy time of year. But there was basically 4 people here last week. And it kicked my butt. It did. It kicked my butt. Because at the bottom, at the end of the day, I want to see everybody in heaven. I mean that. Anybody who's ever walked through that door, anybody who's ever watched that video, anybody who's ever stepped foot in my life, any of my friends, any of my co-workers, I want to spend forever with all of you. With all of you. Even some of you weirdos. That's what I want. I want to spend forever with all you guys. Now just think about something. That's only if that's how I love, imagine how God loves. I'm only a fraction of God's love for you. I'm only a fraction of, when I see you guys doing something that I'm like, come on, man, you guys know better than that. That pain that I feel is only a fraction of the pain God feels, of the pain Jesus feels. Think about that. He died so you guys could live a free life. That's why I get on you guys. I don't do it to be a jerk or to make you mad or to, you know what? You're pushing me. You're darn right I'm pushing you. I'm going to push you to be the best person you can be. I'm going to push you to be the best Christian you can be. And you're not going to like it because I'm going to call you out on some of the things you're doing. But you know what? The Bible tells me that's my obligation. Listen to what Ezekiel 33:8 says. When I say to the wicked, you wicked person, you will die. And now he's talking to Christians. And you do not speak out to dissuade them from their ways. That wicked person will die for their sin, and I will hold you accountable for their blood. That ain't me, that's the Bible. Anybody who wants to become a pastor? That's scary. Hebrews 13:17. Have confidence in your leaders. Like it or not, I'm your leader, guys. And submit to their authority, because they keep watch over you as those who must give an account. Do this so that their work will be a joy, not a burden, for that would be of no benefit to you. See, when I tell you guys all the time I'm going to have a rough judgment day, I'm just not going up there. When I took this on and said, all right, Lord, I'll do it, I'm just not going up there to answer for myself. I'm answering to anybody who's ever heard my words. We're going to talk more about that tonight. James 3:1. And this verse scares the crap out of me, but here we go. Not many of you should become teachers, because you know that we who teach will be judged more strictly. So, yeah, I'm going to be on your butts. I'm going to be on your butts. Not only because I love you guys, but because it is my duty and obligation as your leader. Remember, I was sitting at my house, working at a good job, buying whatever I wanted. No, I wasn't thinking anywhere close to doing this 2 years ago. I'm just trying to do God's will. I just want to see you guys succeed. That's it. Don't look at it as, oh, what an idiot. What a jerk. What's his problem? I love you guys. I say it every week. I don't think half of you believe me, but that's all right. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. You can get mad at me. Some of you guys have. It's cool. You'll get over it. I love you guys. Thank you. You can shut up. Now.